Hi, welcome to Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big City, a place where you and I can reconnect. Today on the Little Farm, we're going to reconnect to our food as we do some early spring gardening. It's an exciting time of year. It really is. I'm so excited. I'm excited to get my hands dirty. I'm excited because I have all these ideas for content for you and new tube of mascara, so I'll still be glamorous. It's just exciting. Springtime is just exciting. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant my early spring crop. I want to be a little more intentional this year with my garden. I want to make sure that I'm getting the most growth for the size that I have. I have a very small garden. I'm going to go ahead and measure my garden and plot it out so it's a little bit more intentional. The fence that I want the sugar snap peas to grow on. And here they are. I'm going to plant them and grow right here. They can grow on this fencing and still not encumber any of the plants on this side of the garden that need sun, because this part of the garden doesn't get very much sun. It's usually in the shade until late afternoon. If you're wondering why it was so quiet today, I'll show you. Well, not too quiet. Can't get over it. Now that I have the kale planted, I'm going to plant the carrots and the radishes in a new bed. I usually plant them there. I usually plant them on that side. I'm going to plant them over here this year, just to switch things up a little bit. So I have some pre-carrots that I got last year. I have my radishes that are rainbow blend, and my carrots are rainbow blend. So I'm going to have a very colorful plate. I also need to plant my lettuce and my beets. And I'm going to plant my beets down there. One of the things you can do for your plants, if you're worried about it getting too cold, is you can cover them up with some straw or some hay until it warms up, or wait a little while before you plant them. Overseed your garden And that way you have a good chance of getting some plants, regardless of the weather. See that right there? See that? I have been trying to get that off my camera. If any of you know how to do that, let me know. I've cleaned off the lens, but it's inside and my camera doesn't fall apart like that. So that little dot, I'm trying to keep it out of the way, but until I get a different camera, which I don't know if I'm gonna, whatever. Camera equipment is expensive, guys. The things that you can do for your strawberry plants is prune them back a little bit. Cut off some of the dead, and then give them a good drink of water. Sometimes when you have a small garden like mine, you get extra seeds. Now don't throw those away and don't use them all at once. Some of the seeds, like the lettuce and the radish and the carrots, you can sow the rest of those seeds in the fall. If you still have some left over, write the date on that you used them on your package, put them in the refrigerator, and then in the spring, when you're ready to start planting again, go ahead and see if those seeds will work. Since my garden is so small, and I wanted to plant asparagus, I really don't have room for it in my garden. I'm going to plant them in my flower beds. I have a flower bed in mine that gets plenty of sun. The reason I decided to use this space for my asparagus is that there's some room, because I've taken some things out, I've taken some hostas out and things, so I have some room for it. It's a sunny spot. And asparagus takes about 2 years before it really matures enough for you to start harvesting it. And in between them, it turns it, you let it grow big and it has this beautiful plant. I have my early spring garden planted, and now I just monitor the weather, make sure my seedlings stay warm. I live in zone 6 where the weather could be anything. The weather could be 50 degrees to minus 10 degrees. We never know. It felt really good to get my hands in the soil, reconnecting to the earth and reconnecting to where our food comes from. That's really important. And I'm really glad that I get to share it with you today. Thank you for visiting Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big City. Make sure you get outside today and make some connections for yourself. And we'll see you next time. Bye! Not nice. Go lay down on your pillows. Yes, go find your pillows and go lay down. And be nice. You're not being nice. That wasn't nice. Okay? I gotta get my dishes done. I'll come see you in a minute. Be nice. Okay, good girl. That's my girl. Shh.